most impressive mega projects in the world. Before we move into this topic, I'd like to share my gratitude to all the subscribers of our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe for the most mind-blowing content in the world. And don't forget to click the bell button. So, mega projects. What actually are they? Mega projects are those constructions that are considered to be massive and out of the world in terms of expense, size, architecture, and design. Around the world, gigantic engineering and infrastructure projects are opening up or are closing in on their completion. We can identify unique and exceptional designs of buildings throughout the world. Skyscrapers are reaching for new record heights. Huge tunnels are establishing new transportation connections, and colossal bridges are spanning greater distances than ever before. Here are the top 12 mega projects around the world. International Space Station. The International Space Station, or simply known as ISS, is the most expensive single item ever built. It cost around $150 billion as of 2010. Expansions beyond 2020 are estimated to eventually cost $1 trillion. The International Space Station circles the Earth every 92 minutes and was created by a consortium of 15 nations and 5 space agencies, and has 6 sleeping quarters, 2 bathrooms, a gym, and a 360-degree view bay window. The space station is 357 feet end-to-end, 1 yard shy of the full length of an American football field, including the end zones. Al Maktoum International Airport. No other airport would prepare you for the scale of Dubai's Al Maktoum International Airport, which extends over more than 21 square miles. The facility is designed to handle 200 wide-body aircraft at a time. It will be the world's largest in terms of size and passenger volume, so big that 4 jets will be able to land simultaneously. The airport's second expansion phase alone has an estimated cost of more than $32 billion. Originally scheduled for completion in 2018, the latest expansion phase has been delayed, with no definite completion date and with the total estimation cost of $82 billion. South-North Water Transfer Project, China. The north of China is home to almost 50% of China's population, but has only about 20% of the country's water resources. To remedy this imbalance, China has funded the construction of 3 huge canals, each more than 600 miles long, and will carry water to the north from China's 3 largest rivers. The project has a 48-year construction schedule. When completed, it will supply 44.8 billion cubic meters of water each year. As of 2014, it was estimated to cost $78 billion. Thought the Three Gorges Dam was massive? This other Chinese mega project is already nearly 3 times as expensive. It aims to divert water from the Yangtze River using 3 huge canals to bring it to the north of the country. California High-Speed Rail. Spanning 1,300 kilometers, California High-Speed Rail will link San Francisco to Los Angeles. Work on California's high-speed train began in 2015 and is scheduled for completion in 2029 for $70 billion. It will connect 8 of the 10 largest cities in the state and reach from San Diego in the south to San Francisco in the north. The project will be completed in 2 phases. Phase 1 will connect Los Angeles to San Francisco. Phase 2 will extend connections to San Diego and Sacramento. The train will be 100% electric and will be powered entirely by renewable energy and capable of speeds up to 200 miles per hour. Dubai Land, Dubai. A total of 3 Walt Disney Worlds can fit inside the Dubai Land complex, a 278 square kilometer in size. The $64 billion Dubai Land will have 6 parts: theme parks, sports venues, ecotourism, health facilities, science attractions, and hotels. It will also have the world's largest hotel with 6,500 rooms and a 10 million square foot mall. The project is scheduled for completion in 2025. China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. CPEC, or China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, it is a $46 billion under construction process. This mega project includes a number of various projects, including Gwadar Port and Giant Road from Gwadar Port of China. CPEC will not only benefit China and Pakistan, but will have positive impact on Iran, Afghanistan, India, Central Asian Republic, and the region. It will include the enhancement of geographical linkages with improved road, rail, and air transportation system. China-Pakistan Economic Corridor is a journey towards economic regionalization in the globalized world. Panama Canal Expansion. The Panama Canal expansion was designed to accommodate the growing number of container and bulk ships that are too large for the original infrastructure. The project included the construction of a set of new locks on both the Atlantic and Pacific ends of the canal. that are 70 feet wider and 18 feet deeper than the locks in the original waterway. During the building up to the long-delayed opening of the expanded Panama Canal in mid-2016, the Panama Canal Authority, the government agency charged with managing, operating, and maintaining the canal, called the expansion a marvel and a game-changer. It's been more than 2 years since the expanded canal opened for business. 4.4 million cubic meters of concrete has been used in this process. London Crossrail Project. London is expanding its underground system with 42 kilometers, 26 miles of new tunnels to connect 40 stations. The world's first underground train system continues to grow, adding 26 miles of tunnel that will eventually connect 40 stations. The estimated cost of construction is $23 billion. The project was scheduled for completion in phases, with the first new line, the Elizabeth Line, to go into service in 2019. Followed by the remaining lines, Crossrail is currently working to ensure that the program is ready to commence intensive operational testing at the earliest opportunity. Once Crossrail completes the remaining program of works for trial running, they will seek regulatory approval from the Office of Rail and Road, ORR, to commence intensive testing. This will see multiple trains operating in the tunnels to simulate the Elizabeth Line timetable. Hudson Yards, New York. Love it or hate it, Hudson Yards has transformed New York City in an unprecedented way. With an estimated total cost of $20 billion, the mega project has become the largest private real estate development in American history and the largest development in New York City. The 28-acre site sits atop the rail yards bounded by 10th and 11th Avenue and 30th and 34th Street. Developed by related companies and Oxford Property Group in partnership with general contractors Tishman Construction and Tudor Perini, Hudson Yards is now giving rise to skyline-altering towers, high-end living spaces, and more. O'Hare Expansion Chicago. Chicago O'Hare International Airport is currently working on a plan to overhaul and expand its congested terminal complex. The airport's first major capital improvement in more than 25 years. At completion, the massive facility will handle both domestic and international flights and include its own customs and immigration checkpoints. Combined with 2 new satellite terminals, the overhaul will increase O'Hare's total terminal area by an estimated 60%, from 5.5 to 8.9 million square feet. Beijing International Airport, China. Beijing International Airport will eventually surpass Dubai's Al Maktoum International Airport in cost, total square miles, and passenger and plane capacity. The airport's first phase was completed in time for the 2008 Olympiad. Further expansion is scheduled for completion by 2025. Terminal 1, designed by the architect Zaha Hadid, incorporates a number of sustainable design concepts and a futuristic building envelope. It is estimated to cost $13 billion. Jubail II, Saudi Arabia. Jubail II is a 22-year-long industrial city project that began its second phase in 2014 with an $11 billion expansion budget. When completed, it will comprise at least 100 industrial plants, an 800,000 cubic meter desalination plant, miles of railways, roads and highways, and an oil refinery producing at least 350,000 barrels per day. The entire project is slated to be finished in 2024. Apart from these, there are several other projects in various countries currently under construction. So, which project are you looking forward to? Is there any mega project happening in your country? Please don't hesitate to share your views in the comments section below.